My name is Abhinav Sharma, and today I'll be talking about the impact of crude oil prices on Indian economy. This is with respect to the course requirement for Indian economic policy in IAM 3G. Now, we have seen a rapid economic growth in India in the last few decades, and as a result, the energy demand of the country has been growing exponentially. At present, India is the fourth largest consumer of crude oil in the world, and the problem is that we import most of the fuel that we require in our country. As a result, there's a lot of pressure on the Indian economy because of the rise and fall of the fuel prices across the globe. In this video, I would like to go through the impact of the energy and try to describe some ways by which we can plan for our energy needs in the future. Now, we had seen fall of fuel prices last couple of years, which were as a result of multiple events, and which all actually helped the Indian economy. There were multiple reasons why the crude prices fell, and some of them are weak demand. There was slowdown in the global economy, which led to the weak demand. And with the help of shale gas technology, US became one of the largest producer of oil, which also impacted the demand of oil in the global scale, which resulted in a reduction in the crude prices. And in spite of the forecast of reduction in the demand for oil across the globe, OPEC in the meeting decided to maintain the supply of the oil as it was 2 years ago. All these three factors together resulted in decline of the oil prices across the globe. Now let us see how this turn of event help or impact the Indian economy. As mentioned earlier, India is fourth largest consumer of oil in the world. As a result, the oil and gas industry is part of India's six core industries. India's import dependency is approximately 80%. And if we see the contribution of the petroleum sector from April 2013 to March 2014, we see that 1.53 trillion rupees has been contributed by this sector to the Indian exchequer. If we use the exchange rate of 63 rupees to $1, it works out to be $24.3 billion dollars. Because of such strong dependence on oil and gas, the Indian government provides subsidies in this sector. Problem with subsidies is that they are like double-edged swords. When a country is growing, they are necessary to help certain sections of society and the industry. They pressure government finances. Consumers also get used to unrealistically low prices, and that is what the low petrol as well as diesel prices just did in India. Because of the pressure of subsidies on the Indian government, the government deregulated gas and diesel. Initially, diesel prices were set free only partially, because of which there was a huge difference between the gasoline and diesel prices. And during that time, diesel passenger vehicle sales surged, and gradually, the government of India decided to let go of petrol prices as well. However, subsidies on all petroleum products haven't ended. Kerosene and domestic LPG are still subsidized by the government. Kerosene and domestic LPGs are used for cooking and other uses. Petroleum products can be categorized into two types. One is sensitive products, which these are the products which are closely watched by the government, and they are also beneficiaries of the government subsidies. And the other one is major decontrol products. Let us look at the sensitive products first. LPG, SKO, and HSD are part of this classification. LPG is liquefied petroleum gas. It's mainly used for cooking in urban Indian homes. It is subsidized by the government, although prices have been raised from time to time. SKO is superior kerosene oil, and it is used for cooking in Indian villages. It is also used as an illuminant in lamps and a solvent in paints, and also low sulfur fuel in boiler and furnaces. HSD is the high speed diesel, which is mainly used in commercial vehicles, stationary diesel engines, locomotives, and pumps, and it has all the highest consumption among all these products. The other classification of petroleum product is motor spirits, naphtha, aviation turbine fuel, light diesel oil, furnace oil, and bitumen. These products are decontrolled products, and the government does not keep a close watch on the prices of these products. Among these classification, the most sensitive products are the LPG, SKO, and HSD. because these products significantly contribute to the inflation in our country, because of which the crude oil prices are very important to the Reserve Bank of India. And crude oil also has a greater impact on the fiscal deficit of India. During the year 2014 April to March, the fiscal deficit was 4.5% of GDP. And when there was a decrease in the prices of crude oil, there was a decrease in the government's expenditure as well. The pressure on the government to provide the subsidy was reduced, and as a result, this helped in reducing the government's fiscal deficit. Due to over-recoveries or profits by government-owned oil companies, the government raised the excise duty on gasoline and diesel. The hike occurred twice, first on November 13 and then on December 2nd of 2014. This hike wasn't passed on to consumers, however, government actually made around 105 billion rupees in additional revenues because of reduction in the oil prices. Crude oil prices also impacted India's trade deficit. As a conclusion, I would like to say India's import of oil are increasing and our dependence has reached 80% and it is likely to keep growing. At the same thus, to meet the growing demand for crude oil, diesel and petrol, etc., in the long run, India should take various measures for efficiency improvement in energy use, such as market-linked relative prices, minimizing subsidies and targeting them well. It also needs to enhance petroleum supplies through increased domestic exploration as well as other measures such as participation in exploration and production in foreign oil fields by Indian oil companies. India also needs to more vigorously pursue the use of renewable energy sources like hydro, wind, solar, biofuel, nuclear, etc. India should take measures to increase export to be able to meet its growing future oil import requirements. Careful planning to ensure that future petroleum requirements can be met will be crucial in sustaining rapid economic growth in the future. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.